Hello everyone and welcome back to Impossible Bromance here in Master of Orion with the 5X Ultimate Balance mod. I'm Mal, and I'm joined by El Capitan Sabouts. What's up, my friend? What's up?
Oh, yeah, well, I am at war right now still.
I know it. Now listen, I've got let's see, I've got two more cruisers, three more cruisers and a destroyer being built right now. So I'm just going to keep sending stuff, I guess, down to Wilder and reinforce down there.
Okay. I mean, I'd say that's your best option. I'm kind of sitting on this fortress right now. I don't think they're going to attack me so long as I'm sitting on this fortress. But they do have a fleet with a lot of firepower and mainly a massive amount of defense right in Nortes. Nortes 2 or Nortes 2 or whatever it is.
Okay.
And you should be able to see it, actually. I think, right? Because you got a cruiser in that.
I got a
system?
cruiser, but I need to be sitting on the deal with you. Okay, now I can see it. Holy crap, man!
Yeah,
2,000. Oh, okay, so we can play this out. But I was talking to Spud about it, and we knew this. We knew that this first series, we talked about it, that this was essentially for science, right? We kind of knew that.
For science.
But we could, I'm fine with going another episode or two, but I think we're probably at the point of no return. When I see that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not so sure. Because even if I get all these cruisers down here, okay, so I'll have 7 total, right? Then my defense will be around 700 with an offense of 200 and something.
Okay. They've
got 349/2218. We have 0 chance to win. I mean, I'll go ahead and go to the next turn, but I think realistically, we might want to just take our ball and go home and set up the next series, having learned from this one.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot we learned from it. I can't believe how quick they blew up. What bothers me, we really should be able to attack together. I know it might be kind of tricky to work the mechanics like that, but the fact that we're allies, but we have to attack the enemy at different times completely throws everything off.
Yeah, it does. It makes it well, what happens is that it means that either one of us has to be strong enough to take them on initially, and then the other guy can come in and kind of, sweep up or whatever, but you have to be able to, you have to have a fleet equal in size of theirs, essentially, to sort of be in the fight, right? The other thing, too, is, how we lost some of these fights, and our ships were, at the time, very heavy missile-based?
Yes.
Okay, so I talked to Spud about that also, and what he said was that it's not reflected in this current version, which is 2.2.1. But it's fixed in the next version. He actually reduced missile damage across the board. So here we are thinking that we're in the earlier part of this series that we were kind of going toe to toe with them, and we actually had more firepower than them. And in reality, it was only displayed that way. We didn't really have more firepower than them.
Oh,
yeah. So right.
And the next version fixes that. You said
the next version, he said, fixes that. Yeah.
So we don't even know what we're up against.
No, we don't. And I talked to him too. About the display issue. Where it says, favorable condition for auto resolve.
Yes.
And he said he doesn't know how much the mod actually plays into that or not, but that he was going to take a look at it and see if there was anything he could do to make that information more reliable. And I was like, oh, well, that would be great if anything you could do to make that better
to
would
make
be
it, yeah,
much appreciated.
To make it so that I don't lose my entire fleet to a favorable.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah. Right. I was like, could you please? Because we would be most appreciative, sir.
So yeah, you're favorable to win. Just kidding.
Just jokes.
Lost your whole fleet.
We were kidding.
Hope it was worth it.
Okay, I'm gonna send these other ships your way. So I think, looking on this, like, what could we do if we wanted to win on Impossible? And I think the big thing is that we're going to have to sort of set the stage for ourselves for it to be a little bit more reasonable, which means I think we're probably going to have to play with custom races or choose, like we did this time, choose very strong empires again. But then we may want to choose our opponents.
Yes, like, I agree with that.
Especially if we're going to play on a bigger galaxy with more opponents.
Yes. That makes sense, and then that's going to help us kind of get our foot in the door. Maybe we'll try to ally. I mean, it would be nice if we could get the Nolans an alliance with them, because then they'd help us destroy the Trilarians. But then the Nolans would destroy us, but at least we could say we defeated one of the AIs.
Yeah, true. What are you working on for research right now?
I'm actually working on super alloys right now.
Okay.
The fact that they have extremely high defense, I don't think I can necessarily counter that, but I know defense is where I'm clearly lacking, so that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna go. I want to get the reinforced hull, which will be nice, and then the heavy armor.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for that too. It's 17 turns away though. I'm like,
17?
Yeah, that's what it's going to take for me to get it.
Yeah, that is a lot.
It's the only really good thing to get at this point, though.
Yeah. It's going to be the most useful, I think, for what we're dealing with. Boy, aren't we dealing with a lot.
Seriously. I'm surprised that they haven't come... I'm surprised that they haven't attacked.
Yeah, considering that they could.
Yeah, I mean, with that fleet, I'm surprised they haven't. They must be reading the alliance, because, that does affect the AI's behavior, is they read the total military power of an alliance. Even though we can't fight together, the AI actually considers that, which makes zero sense to me, but it does.
Yeah, well... Exactly. I mean, I'm glad it does, because I think that's the only reason we're alive. Okay, their fleet's hanging out up there. That's interesting. I wonder why they're doing that. I'm really just shooting for these super alloys right now.
He wants to trade. The Nolans want to trade Alien Management Center for Deep Scanner. Hell yeah, I'll take that deal. That's an awesome deal. He wanted that worthless tech for a good tech. I was like, okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Seriously, I'm gonna try to get some more agreements with him.
I'm gonna see if I can make a beeline to their asteroid laboratory and destroy it real quick.
Oh, I just got a research agreement with him.
With the Nolans?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna see if I can get any other deals from him. Let's see. Oh, let me see if I can get that neutronium armor again. It's been a couple of turns, so let me see if I can.
I'm rebuilding my fleet that was destroyed, so I mean it's pretty close to being in good condition, back up to where it was. And then my fleet down in this most southern sector here, the Wildler, even though it's not a very powerful fleet, it's definitely not weak, sitting on that military outpost. I think if their fleet was to attack it, I don't think they'd do very well.
There you go.
Ah, yes, don't mind if I do.
The other thing we can do, I was just thinking about this, is that negotiation... If I can get, if I can get him to do a non-aggression pact, which I might be able to, because I'm slowly climbing the disposition with him. The love ladder. Yeah, the love ladder. If I can get a non-aggression, then I can actually do the whole declare war on thing and try to negotiate for him to declare war on the Trilarians and pay him.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would actually keep us in the game.
Yeah, that would work. If they declared war on the Trilarians, I could sweep in and take whatever's left.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we would still have to deal with them afterwards, but like I said, at least it keeps us, going.
Well, at least we can say we beat one AI.
Yeah. Better than nothing, right?
Exactly. I 100% agree. Oh, you've got a lot of ships moving out and about.
Yep. Sending everything I can. I managed to do the Uber upgrade for my homeworld, so now it's cavernous, which makes it a tier 4.
Okay. Oh.
Tier 4 biome. Yeah, and it increases the number of spots that you have for food and production and research and whatnot. It's pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah, sounds really good.
So let's see.
Cavernous, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something I'll save up for.
Well, only you won't be able to. It's only certain empires have a special Uber upworld.
Oh, it's yours because you're like the bug people.
Bug guys, yeah.
Yeah. The Tyranids.
The Tyranids.
That's what I think about every time I see you. I'm like, oh my god, Tyranids.
I wonder if you already have a level 4 biome, because it lets you do it on, instead of just doing it on arid worlds or what have you, with the mod, it lets you do it even on Terran. I'm going to go, it's only 5 turns on this one planet to see. I'm actually just going to see if terraforming it from Terran to Cavernous actually makes a difference or not. It probably doesn't, but I just want to, again, for science.
For science.
Yeah.
That's our battle cry.
That's our mantra.
Science. A mantra. I did it for science. Oh, he split his fleet up a little bit. Interesting.
Route of the Century. Okay. That's something else. So I think a lot of what Spud did was really focused on the single player experience. So, you know, as an example, the Antarians, when the Antarians attack, it's a ratio that's in the code. It's like 50% of total command point or something. I forgot exactly what it was, but you know, Spud made an adjustment and he adjusted it down so that the Antarians fleet is not quite as tough, which sounds good if you're playing in single player mode and if you're on a higher difficulty, you're probably not going to be the target, right? So it's like a good thing. But for us, it's not that good of a thing because chances are whoever he attacks is going to be able to handle it no problem. And it would be great if they couldn't handle it, right? Because
because it helps.
Yeah, exactly. So just something else that he and I were talking about.
Yeah, the Trilarians just split their fleet in half.
Well, that's good, depending on where they engage you.
I think they split it in half. They're sending a fleet up to me up in this northern part here, which is fine. Still got a military outpost there, and my fleet's about to be back up to full strength. So, but I do see them making a beeline, so I guess we'll find out if they push.
Sending multiple operatives back into the Trilarians.
Oh, I haven't. I haven't actually messed with. Let's see. Oh yeah, one of mine was captured. I guess I should train another agent.
I think I'm up to 5 or 6 of them at this point. Let me see. How many do I have? 1, 2.
Does it work to have that many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you feel like you use them all, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I've got a level 3 one that I'd like to negotiate and get back from them.
I can't get this one back because they won't talk to me. So I'll just go through and train another one.
Let me see if these guys will talk to me. Yeah, they will. Okay, so negotiations.
Well, they definitely want nothing to do with me.
Give me back Alpha. What do you want for Alpha? 18 annual tribute. No. I'll give you... How about 1 Yeah, I'll give you 1. And then, like, 60 credits. Some of the dialogue for these guys doesn't make any sense. Like, he turned me down and he was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna deep six that. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it that you're like seafaring or whatever, or ocean, but you didn't
lay off
develop
on the ocean puns.
Well, you didn't develop on Earth. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's the same thing with, like, and that's why I won't play the Marchand, is because not only were they not true to the Marchand from the series, but then it had the dumbest dialogue ever. I mean, just bad.
Yeah, the Marchand were, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, they overdid the cat theme.
Yeah, it was just...
They way overdid the cat theme.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It really... I don't know. It's weird, because, like, part of the game... It's like they try to make part of it, like, funny, and I've played Master of Orion II for a long time, and I don't remember it really being funny. I guess that was part... The original Master of Orion did have some kind of B-movie kind of puns to it. It did. I remember that, but I don't know.
They really did it on this one.
Yeah.
Like, really? Okay, do I want to get reinforced hull or heavy armor?
I mean, I've got 6. I mean, just pick whatever. That's why I should pass through it first.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'll go ahead and get the reinforced hull. I know the Nolans have heavy armor, so I could just trade for them if I think I need it.
True.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the reinforced hull. Now what am I going for, though? That's the question. I don't really know what's good to go for. You said ion or fusion weapons are no good?
I mean, now that I know that missile weapons suck, well, maybe suck's not the right word. Now that I know that missile weapons are not nearly as good in this mod, maybe they don't. Maybe they're worth getting. What I do know is that ion fission, which you get after that, is certainly worth it because it's got a travel speed of 2.5, so the ion drive is certainly worth getting.
Okay, I'll shoot for that next then, I guess.
I'm going to go for... After super alloys, I'm going to go for artificial gravity because I want moon labs.
Well, here's the thing. If I give you the reinforced hulls, will you automatically just research the...
No. Still have to do heavy armor research.
Okay. Well, okay. You won't get the heavy armor then, though.
I don't know if I'll get it or not.
If I give you the other option, then the game would probably automatically default you to get the opposite, right?
It's
not going to give you...
I don't know, though, because, see, that's been reworked. Super alloys, like this, unless I'm remembering this incorrectly, it used to be a choice, but on any of these tiers, it seems like we've been getting both. When you finish that, you actually picked, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right.
So let me trade you.
Well, let's go to the next turn then. I'm already there.
Hold on 1 second. I need to move ships that I guess are just hanging out. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shoot you off this trade deal real quick.
Okay.
I feel like if I give you the reinforced hull, then the game will automatically give you heavy armor.
You're probably right, and since we're doing a lot of this for science, we should find out for sure.
Exactly. For science.
Let me grab that. Thank you, sir.
But the reinforced hull should help nonetheless.
Let's see. How long will it take that to get there? 22 turns. Sheesh. Whew. When I build stuff... Yeah, actually, I don't think I'll send that one. I'll just keep that one on this side.
The telepathic tree.
I'd redo my ship designs right now and add reinforced hull.
Oh, do you have to add reinforced hull?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some reason, I figured it was just an upgrade. It's a special then, right?
It's a special. Yep.
Oh, what can I remove then?
Well, I'm only going to do it on the bigger ships. Like, I'm not going to do it on the frigate, because I don't... The frigate's pretty much disposable at this point.
Okay, makes sense. So just on destroyer and the cruiser. I'm probably going to get rid of my all my torpedoes then and change them out to something that I know is probably effective. Right?
Well,
we don't...
torpedoes are still decent. It's the missiles that aren't any good.
Okay, so missiles are no good.
Yeah, because if I do, like, for instance, if I just do torpedoes on a frigate, like 3 torpedo launchers, it's 10 attack. If I do what the game does by default, which is mass drivers, let's see, what do I have if I just do that? Yes, 6 attack. So I think even if it is less, because I think he said he reduced it by 30%, even if it's 30% less, proton torpedoes are still better than mass drivers. Now, if you've got something better than mass drivers to use, then, you know, that might be a different story.
Well, I'm going to throw some mass drivers and... Well, the neutron blasters and the laser cannons are pretty much... They're okay.
Yeah, just...
So, like, the attack rating's not even accurate.
No.
At all. So, like, if my cruiser has 72 attack rating, but it's all missiles, it's pretty much null and void.
Well, no, it's just factor it that it's 30% less. Because that's what it is until it's fixed in the next version.
Okay. Well, then I'll just go mass drivers and neutron blasters right now for my cruisers. With the reinforced hull, and then I'll have to... Oh boy. I'll just try that, and then I'll have to mess around with it when I get better tech.
I mean, reinforced hull is nice, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. That makes a huge difference in defense. I already see it. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I got 16 attack and 80 defense on a destroyer now. That's pretty sexy. If it actually, you know, works out the way I think it's going to.
Yeah, yep.
The other thing you do in tactical combat is that you also split up your weapon systems, put them in different slots, so that they don't overkill a target. But I don't know. I don't know in auto resolve if that makes any difference at all. I mean, like, I have no idea.
Honestly, I doubt it.
Probably. Yeah.
I doubt it makes a difference. But I'm going for fusion weapons now. I'm going to stick all my ships with fusion weapons, actually. Because at this point, I'm doing everything for science.
For science.
For science. I'm just trying to find a formula that works. Missiles clearly wasn't it. Because I lost an entire fleet to one space station. Or starbase, I guess.
Going to the next turn.
Oh, I think actually this is probably a good spot to leave it off.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Well, when we come back in the next one, folks, we're going to upgrade our ships a little bit more. And then I guess we're going to go for some more direct conflict with the Trilarians. We'll see how long we can last. And I'll keep working on a deal with the Nolam Empire and see if we can't get them to enter the fray. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, he's Sabouts, I'm Mal, and we'll see you later.